A man leaves a $1,000 tip.
A 19th century ship is found.
And any information you need for prom.
All this and more only on Channel 99.
Live from the Channel 99 studios in the Hazleton Area Career Center with
Carlos Paredes,
DJ Galade. Sports with Mark Brame, Wilson Mateo, and Leah Williams. Your 99 weather forecast with Christian Williams. This is your Channel 99 News.
Hi, I'm DJ Galade.
And I'm Carlos Paredes, and this is your Channel 99 News. Since Earth Day was early this week, our crew traveled to the Academy of Science to see how they decided to celebrate this year.
Hi, Francis Happy here at the Hazleton Area Academy of Science, where they're celebrating Earth Day. So come, take a tour with me as we see what they have to offer.
Well, I'm stationed here talking about carbon printing and electric circuits, how it's dangerous and really cheap. But we're celebrating Earth Day. You can go around and see what's happening.
In this station with Miss Hamsha, we're making bird feeders. Like basically you take the acorn and you like wrap it in the string and stuff, and then you like fill it with peanut butter. Not fill it in the inside, but like on the outside, like cover it, and then you like roll it in like birdseed and you hang it on the trees.
As you can see, there's a lot of things to absorb here on this beautiful day on Earth Day. But let's see what Miss Hearns, the head honcho of this, has to say about this. What's your role exactly here in this event?
I am the assistant principal of the Hazleton Area Academy of Sciences, and I'm in charge of this event. But I've had a lot of help from all of the faculty, our guidance counselor, and the students are really taking charge of this event. It's an Earth Day event. We thought as a science school that we really should celebrate Earth Day and help to make students more aware of the environment and the importance of taking care of it. So we invited students down from all 7 of our middle schools. They sent their environmental clubs and their building clubs, 25 students from each school, plus students from the Career Center, from your ecology club, and the high school. And they are all participating in this event. And we have all kinds of stations. We have natural bird feeders. We're making bird houses, bat houses, recycling, reduce, reuse. Let's see, we have PPL here doing alternative energy. We have a geologist, Friends of the Nest Pack, talking about cleaning up our water. We have a careers in environmental science station. We're doing environmental posters. Just all kinds of really exciting events, and the kids are really having a great time here today.
Okay. Well, that was it. I hope you learned as much about the environment as I did. Francis Happy, Channel 99, signing off.
The Hazleton Area High School SAD Club, along with the Help Stop the Silence Suicide Prevention and Support Program, is pleased to host the 2nd annual Help Stop the Silence Walk. The walk will be held on May 4th at the Hazleton Area High School track at 1 p.m., with check-in beginning at noon. All proceeds go to Help Stop the Silence Suicide Prevention and Support Programs in providing local services to our community. For more information or to register, go online to www.helpstopthesilence.org.
Now that Easter break is over, the coffee shop has started to sell to students. In our interview with Mrs. Villian, we have all the updates you need to start buying your coffee here in the Career Center.
We're selling coffee, smoothies, cappuccino, and iced tea. This was actually a program that started about 7 years ago, and we have moved from our little coffee cart selling to the teachers and adults in the school to this brand new coffee corner where we're going to actually be able to serve the students. We actually started serving to the 4th period lunch earlier this week just because that's the smallest. I know everyone wants to know when the rest will be able to buy. So what we're going to do is phase in 1 lunch at a time, with the 5th lunch being last because that is the largest. So hopefully over the next couple of weeks we'll get everyone involved and be able to serve to every lunch. Only during lunch periods, and the students have to drink them in the lunchroom. We have to make sure that we keep everything in the lunchroom, so only during the lunch periods.
Christina Summit is one lucky young woman. She works 3 jobs, has 3 stepchildren, and of course her baby, Great Dane mix, Tucker. Unfortunately, Tucker is at the vet in need of surgery. The poor pup's surgery was brought up after she served a friendly couple at a hotel she bartends for. At the end of the night, she left the bill, and when she came back, she got quite a surprise. a man had left a $1,000 tip for the Summit to put towards Tucker's surgery. Summit was beyond shocked by this, and people everywhere are curious to who the man was. Summit has kept her donor anonymous for his privacy, but wants everyone to know that there's kindness in the world and how grateful she is for it.
Are you going to the prom with that special someone? Here's Leah and Mr. Barczyk with more information on that.
Hi, I'm Leah Williams here with Ms. Rabarczyk to talk a little bit about the prom of 2014. Hi, Ms. Rabarczyk.
Hello.
Okay, so there's a lot of rumors going around that tickets were going to be much more than what they were last year. Can you put those rumors to rest and tell us how much they are?
Absolutely. Prom tickets are $40 per person, so as a couple it will then be $80.
All right, well, can you tell us when we can buy these tickets and how long they're on for sale?
Sure, tickets started going on sale today between classes at the Career Center in room D26 or at the high school in room 218. And we prefer to come during class so that you're not interrupting our educational learning environments. We won't sell tickets during that time, but during class you can stop in and purchase them.
All right, well, when is the last day to come again?
The last day is May 5th.
May 5th. Okay, and when is prom this year?
This year prom is on May 16th. It's at Genetti's in Hazleton. Pictures start at 4 o'clock and they end at 6, so you want to make sure you're there by 6 o'clock at the latest. Hors d'oeuvres are from 5:30 to 6:30. Dinner is from 6:30 to 8, and dancing is from 8 to 11, and students are not permitted to leave before 10 o'clock.
All right, and can you tell us a little bit about the prom theme?
Absolutely. Seniors voted a couple months ago. We had a couple different suggestions. We had maybe 5 or 6 songs, 5 or 6 themes. And this year the winning votes were for the prom theme to be Bright Lights, Big City. And the prom song is Young Forever by Jay-Z.
Nice. How many students are expected to come?
I would say about 800 or so we're expecting.
All right, and where does all the money that you raise from prom go to?
All the money goes to, of course, the meal tickets, the DJs. There will be a souvenir when you leave, a little reminder of your big nights. So, and any extra money that ends up being left over does go to the senior class.
All right, and any additional information?
Just get your tickets early, get your dresses, get your dates, and purchase your tickets. Have fun.
Scientists rediscovered the burial site of the City of Chester passenger ship. It has been at the bottom of San Francisco Bay for more than 125 years. The City of Chester was carrying 90 people on a trip to Eureka, California on August 22, 1888, when it was hit by the Oceanic, a ship arriving from Asia. The Chester sank within 6 minutes and 16 people were killed. The Chinese crew of the Oceanic initially was criticized, but later praised as heroes. Discoveries like this remind us that the waters of our shores are museums that speak to the powerful events. In this case, not only that tragic wreck, but to a time when racism and anger were set aside by the heroism of a crew who acted in the best tradition of the seas, said James Dalgo, the Director of Maritime Heritage for NOAA's Office on National Maritime Sanctuaries. The wreck was found in 1888 by the U.S. Coast Guard and Geodetic Survey, the predecessor of NOAA. NOAA will be set up in an exhibit in the city of Chester at a nearby maritime sanctuary, but there are no plans to raise this ship.
Don't go away. When you come back, enjoy Mary Vic and Leah with sports.
You are watching BCTV Live, the only student-produced TV news show, seen only on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 99 and streaming online at bctv99.com.
You're watching Channel 99 News, 3 times winner of the Bigler Journalism Competition for TV production. Seen only on Service Electric, Cablevision Channel 99, and streaming live via Ustream at bctv99.com.
You are watching BCTV Live, the only student-produced TV news show, seen only on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 99 and streaming online at bctv99.com.
Hello everyone, Mary Vic Perez filling in for Mark Brame. Now let's get started. Let's talk about Andrew Luck. You didn't think I knew anything about basketball, did you now? Well, think again. Oh, wait. He's an NFL player. Well, but I do know, although the season is over, that he will incorporate his many weapons on the field. The third-year quarterback, although he missed 5 offensive starters, led the Colts to an 11-5 record last season. This season, it is proposed by our magic ball that he will have more options than he had in the first 2 seasons in Indianapolis. Receiver Reggie Wayne, tight end Dwayne Allen, running backs Vic Bellard, and Bradshaw are expected to be healthy. And now that the Colts signed former New York Giant Hakeem Nicks, who had back-to-back 1,000-yard season in 2010-11, we shall all be drooling all over our TVs. Action, action, and more action. It's a good problem to have, as Coach Chuck Pagano said. There's only one football. When you have great competitors and great players like the ones we have, they all want to rock at the same time. They all certainly know that you only have one football. It's a great situation that we have getting those guys back, getting Dwayne back, Ahmad, Vic, Reggie, and then adding Hakeem. It's a great situation, and he is right. Speaking of Vics, let's speak about basketball. For the playoffs, things are getting pretty intense. For the first round of the playoffs, the San Antonio Spurs and Mavericks have a tie right now. Although if I could bet, I would bet all my piggy bank pennies and unicorn corn on the San Antonio Spurs. Both teams are very experienced and have amazing veterans, but come on. Currently sporting a 13-1 record, San Antonio is off to the best start in franchise history. With that, I just say it all. Now that is all I will speak about, unfortunately. Now, let's hope Mark Brame explains a little bit more about that next week. Also, a reminder that the 3-on-3 basketball tournament here will be here at the Hazleton Area Career Center, or at the Hazleton Area High School. Leah, can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Well, there's going to be a dance performance by the dance team. There's going to be a prize for the top 2 basketball teams, and admission is only $5 at the door at the Hazleton Area High School Gymnasium. It starts at 6 o'clock. Yes, it is. And now let's talk about your district sports. Let's start off with yesterday's tennis match. The Cougars had a clean sweep by taking all 3 singles and both doubles from the Royals, finishing the game 5-0. At yesterday's softball game, the Lady Cougars had their 3rd straight win, beating the Crusaders 7-3. Hope Kinney of the Cougars went 3-4 with the 3 singles and a sacrifice fly and got her 2 RBIs. Mackenzie Yuri and Lexi Walk also had 3 singles, and Yuri stole 4 bases. Sam Varela had a great day on the mound as she gained her 3rd win of the season, pitching a complete game with only 4 hits, 5 strikeouts, and only walking 2. This great team effort by the Cougars boosted their record to 8-1 overall and 5-1 in the conference. Now let's take a look at the games coming up this weekend. Today, the boys track and field team have been at Millersville University attending the track and field open that started at 1 o'clock. And the girls track and field team will be attending the Pines Grove Invitational at 4 p.m. The tennis team will go to Pittston to take on the Patriots after school at 4 p.m. The baseball team will hit the road to Tunkhannock to face the Tigers at their 4:15 game. The volleyball team will take on the Knights when they head to Lake Lehman tonight at 4:30. And tomorrow at 9 a.m., the volleyball team will go to North Pocono High School to attend the Trojan Invitational Tournament. The baseball team has a game at noon at Bethlehem Catholic, and an hour later, the softball team will go to Berks Catholic to take part in the Blue Mountain Tournament. That's all for your district sports. Now, here is Wilson Mateo with your Player of the Week.
Welcome back to Player of the Week this week. Player of the Week this week will be Blake Griffin. Yeah. So, he's been a great season this year. Started off the season with a great playoff season, and he was averaging 35 points. He's been the key to his team this year, especially in the playoffs. Every time we played in the playoffs, they won. They're having a great season. As you can see right here in the middle, as you can see right here, he's been doing very good. That 8-feet shot that he had this season, been very accurate. He's been doing very good at that shot. And that's the reason why the Clippers and Blake Griffin just been rocking it this year. And I'm so happy for them. And with the new coach, all their new players, they should do very good in the playoffs and get very far. If they do good, they get far, they win the title. That's all they want. That's what they're striving for. That's what they're achieving for. So, thank you. Welcome this week for Player of the Week.
You are watching BCTV Live, the only student-produced TV news show, seen only on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 99 and streaming online at bctv99.com.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't, because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's 1 every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
You can sit with me, imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite, unearth hidden passion. Come on, we'll have a good time. One book could be the first element, helps to change a life. People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
You're watching Channel 99 News, 3 times winner of the Bigler Journalism Competition for TV production. Seen only on Service Electric, Cablevision Channel 99, and streaming live via Ustream at bctv99.com.
She's here.
Afternoon. Evening.
She's here.
Good morning.
Afternoon.
Evening.
Like the time you can see these lovely movies in theaters.
Yes, still in are Rio 2, Oculus, and Haunted House 2.
And now for something scary and new. Not scary because it's new, but just scary in general.
No, not for me.
Yep. After funding a research project on a disturbed young woman's unusual phenomenon, unable to remember much of her past, researcher Copeland takes things into his own hands and the quiet ones. He, his assistants, and the young subject, Jane Harper, go off to a remote home in the country. But as Jane tries channeling her negative energy, things go haywire. This movie, as a horror fan, looks incredibly cool and unique, which is always a big seller for those who are sick of overused plots. I'm personally dying to see this. Just not literally. That would be bad.
No. I cry too much.
Well, no need for tears. I'll be right here next week with more Movie Buffs.
On Cinema Spotlight.
Hi everybody, my name is Brian Beto and welcome to Kilobytes. 2013 was the year of the smartwatch, in promise anyway, but maybe not delivery. Of the many different colorful and unusual timepieces that would populate a blog world, it was perhaps Samsung's Galaxy Gear that made the most headlines. Why? Well, partly because it was a new product from one of technology's biggest players, and partly because it was just so bad. Poor battery life, an unpopular design, and limited apps meant that the $300 accessory never had a chance of catching on. But resilient as ever, Samsung is having another crack at it. In fact, it's having another 3 cracks at it with the release of the Gear 2, the Gear 2 Neo, and the Gear Fit smartwatches. The big question this time around is the second generation Gear any better than its predecessor? Well, the spoiler alert is yes it is. But enough that you might actually want one? Well, that question is a little bit more complex. The good news is that Samsung has addressed some of the major issues that plagued the original Galaxy Gear. Well, namely because of short battery life, but the company also deserves credit for squeezing more hardware into a smaller space and generally polishing the design. The Gear 2 looks better and performs better than the original in every possible way. But here's the situation. Of all the things it does well, it doesn't do any of them well enough to justify the price. It still feels like something of an executive toy. Sure, there'll be those for whom the Gear 2 is a great fit, but unless you're a loyal early adopter, there isn't a compelling reason to lay down the $300 asking price. And that's not even the least of the small app selection. If Samsung can lure enough developers over to Tizen, it might become a more appealing prospect. But until then, you might want to wait and see what Google apps like Android's Wear platform brings to the table. I'm Brian Beto, signing off.
Hi, I'm Francis Tapia. April 25th, historical stuff happened. Happy birthday. Kidding, guys, calm down. Let's get started, shall we? 1998, the U.S. declares war on Spain. This officially started the Spanish-American War. The war was sparked when American troops decided to help Cuban natives rebel against Spain, because at the time, Cuba was controlled by Spain, and the way Spain was treating Cuban people, America was like, no, and this started the conflict between the two countries, and Spain declared war the 24th, the day right before. And let's fast forward to 1905, when New York became the first state to require license plates by law. Owners of the vehicles were obligated to register their name, address, along with the description of their car with the Secretary of State.
The state sent each owner a license plate at least 3 inches in height and with initials on it. The fee to register an automobile was $1, and in 1901 the state received $954 in registration fees. That's kind of a lot of money back in that day, because like a piece of candy was like a penny. You can imagine $1. And in 2003, well, it was not on April 25th, but on April 24th, the day I'm recording this, a very special and very close man to me and the BC crew got married. Our very own Christopher Pizer. Today was his 11th wedding anniversary. Imagine that, 11 years stuck with that guy? That's amazing. I'm kidding, Pit Easy baby. Happy anniversary, you and your wife. I'm Francis Tapia. Happy birthday. Owners of the automobiles were obligated to register their names, address, along with the description of their vehicle with the Office of the Secretary of State.
Come back, enjoy the weather with Christian Williams.
Welcome to your Channel 99 weather forecast. I hope you're ready for the weekend because
the current temperature is 54 degrees with a
You are watching BCTV Live, the only student-produced TV news show, seen only on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 99 and streaming online at bctv99.com.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's one every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
you can sit with me, imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite, unearth hidden passion. Come on, we'll have a good time. One book can be the first element, helps to change a life. People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
You're watching Channel 99 News, 3 times winner of the Bigler Journalism Competition for TV production. Seen only on Service Electric, Cablevision Channel 99, and streaming live via Ustream at bctv99.com.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, but welcome to your Channel 99 weather forecast. I hope you're ready for the weekend because there's going to be some thunderstorms Saturday. But before we get into that, let's start off with today's conditions. The current temperature is 54 degrees with a high of 58 and a low of 41. Winds are blowing southeast at 11 miles per hour and the sun is shining bright in the sky. But don't expect that sunshine to last very long. Expect a few rain showers throughout the night and into tomorrow. And for your 5-day forecast, there will be rain and thunderstorms later in the day Saturday, but the high will still reach up to 62 degrees. The new week looks to be pretty clear except for some clouds here and there. But come Wednesday, the rain will once again return. But that's all for weather. Make sure to make the most of your time and have a good weekend. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to watch on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 2 for our all-student-produced show.
We're also streaming live via Ustream at bctv99.com or on your mobile device on the Ustream app. Be safe and enjoy the rest of the week.
So guys, how do you... it's pretty... I hate this shirt. You hate this shirt? I hate this shirt. Thought male supremacy went pretty good for this.
Yeah. No supremacy?
Science.